always like to believe that I am a neat, messy person. You know, stuff is a mess, but I usually know where things are. But I think I've reached the breaking point because my room looks like this. Stuff, stuff, and more stuff. My room is so full of things that my mom refuses to come in sometimes because she's convinced that it's a black hole and it's gonna suck her in and she'll never come out. Well, she's not wrong. So, since I left the only job I ever had, I figure I'd take the time to try and be a better human and declutter. Well, I say that, but then I procrastinated for 3 weeks and I haven't done anything. So let's actually get started. First off, clothes. I have so much clothes that I can't really wear, so I only wear like 20% of the clothes that I have and just look at the rest. So I'm gonna start by dumping out all the clothes and then sifting through it. So I'll ask myself with every piece of clothing, will I use it? How often will I use it? And for what? Because if the answer is like, well, I might use it for a concert that I might go for one day, and I've only been to like 3 concerts in my entire life, we should probably get rid of it. Now, just general life advice, buy clothes that fit you. Like now. Like I have so many clothes, right, that I thought that, oh, I'm just gonna buy this and be like, get smaller. Like, you know, that toxic girl trait to be like, I'm gonna get skinny and then I'm gonna like wear and fit into this. No. And then I was like, okay, wait, I ain't getting skinny. I'm only gonna get bigger. So I bought bigger clothes. And literally same logic. You're never gonna grow into the clothes. You should just wear clothes that feel good on you now instead of buying for your future self that isn't even here yet. I can't believe it took me so long to learn this. Like, honestly, it's kind of disappointing. Now, you might be asking yourself, why declutter? You know, everybody says, oh, a good environment equals a good mental space. But I'm like, really? Who say? Well, everyone says it. Like this study. Clutter, or an overabundance of possessions, may impede one's quality of life by interfering with space livability and social connections and prompting negative affect and financial problems. And that decluttering improved the decision-making and goal-directed capabilities. And you know the queen of decluttering, Marie Kondo, she says,
the true goal of tidying is to clear away clutter so that you can live the life you want.
And then, you know, there's Matt D'Avella.
So for me, being a minimalist means I aim to spend less time shopping, less time on screens, less time thinking about what I don't have, and more time appreciating what I do have.
And look at all the minimalists. Look at how happy they are. I want to be happy too. So we're back to decluttering. We've got all these clothes and bags of stuff we got to get rid of. And I just had so many time lapses of myself cleaning. And then it hit me. How am I getting rid of this? How do I do that?
Huh?
Where do I do that? But no worries. I have found a Channel News Asia article that covers everything. Link below. Okay, so for clothes, I've decided to use 2 resources, which is the Kloop yellow bins for the stuff that ain't nobody gonna wear anymore, and my very old shoes, and donating to
H&M
for the clothes that, you know, are still wearable but definitely wouldn't fit me either. For books, I've decided to donate the ones in decent condition to Dignity Mama, and the others are just going to be recycled. Sometimes some of the books that I have are so old. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna open them. Like, you open them, it's like you're opening an allergy. You just open it. And the rest, well, it's actually mostly trash or the recycling bin. Yeah, doing my best to recycle and be good to the earth. We try. Also, I'm trying to sell some of the stuff that look pretty good. Most importantly is selling my old hamster cage and all his accessories, which I have been procrastinating since last year. I was flip-flopping on getting a hamster, but I think it's time I moved on. So RIP to my cutest hamster in the world, Ichigo. Okay, and this time with selling, I'm going to kind of put in a little bit more effort and just, work on Canva and kind of make it look like a real, like I'm selling like a bundle deal. My parents have been bugging me for months, and I've just been dragging my feet, being like, oh, I might get a hamster again. I'm not. Control yourself, okay? Hopefully, I can give you an update. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. I'm dying. Cue the reveal. So honestly, the change is not gonna be too dramatic, but my dad did help get rid of my sister's old bed frame. So I've got a bit more negative space to work with. I could do yoga, move some stuff around, who knows? It's definitely much cleaner, and I already feel better looking at it. And maybe instead of going years without decluttering, I should do like monthly cleanups. Or weekly cleanups. Daily tidying. Now, maybe after I quit my next job. Wanna do what? This is what I do every day, really. This is legit my yoga routine. Every day, I set a timer and I just deep squat. Oh, so painful. I just deep squat. This is it. This is all I actually do in my yoga routine. How long can you deep squat?